the market and make some money as they use the robot to help them maximize. You can be able to find a good trade. And I get some, if you are here and you can be able to find a good trade, take a 3%, take a 5%, take a 10%, take a 6%, take a 5%. Let me know in the chat. If we have some people here who can confidently, that's the most important one, who can confidently take up trades. If you are here, let me know. Let me know in the chat. If you are here and you can now confidently take trades by yourself without the need of the crypto ambassadors, and you can confidently make some money from the market, having attended our classes for the last 2 months, and you can be able to make some money from the market. That is one of the things that we would like to see if we have some people. Yes, I see we have Caleb, we have Benon, we have Zush, we have Mama Gi. Emma says, I can't, okay. Let me see, Habwambale says, I can, okay, let me see. Godfrey says, sure. Held says, sure. Isaac says, I'm here too. Chamo Uganda says, I can, okay. You can type I can, or you can give me any sign to tell me that you can be able to pick trades by yourself. Okay, Katoa Chola says, I can. Emal says, I can't. Hadela King from Tanzania says, I can, okay. Let me see. Arabi Julie says, I can. Kasoz Ismail says, I can, okay. Dan says, I will be learning. Amwe says, I can. Stanley says, I can. Okay, let me see more answers. Congratulations, guys. Rachel says, I can't. She's from Namibia. Good luck says, not yet there. Maggie says, from Tanzania, I can't, but I'm learning. T. Davidson says, I can't. Okay. Elite says, I'm still learning. Okay. 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 All right. Now the good news, okay, Paul says I can, okay, Dan says, but first let's thank you for your support. Okay, thank you, Dan. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I opened up a channel, okay, and this channel is a crypto ambassador WhatsApp channel, and basically here, we are gonna start our few classes, okay? We are gonna start our few classes. And I'm gonna be giving, I want to really, I really want to, educate so much the crypto industry, but I want to just go a little bit an extra mile. Yes, I want to go a little bit an extra mile, and we are gonna be starting our discussion on one of our books from my friends from two major companies in the crypto market space. And I'm gonna be discussing these books onto that channel WhatsApp. So if you are interested to pick some few knowledge from that channel, the link is in the bio. You can feel free to join the channel. And very soon, just I'm caught up with a lot of activities here and there, but I'll make sure that I start off those classes as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me now share my screen and let's get into our lesson for today. Okay, so since we are just finalizing our classes, we are gonna be able to look at a few aspects that I believe could serve a fantastic purpose to decisions when it comes to technical analysis. Before I start my lesson for today, how many can give me a reason why this is a good trade? Before I start my lesson for today, How many of you could give me a reason why this is a good trade? Some answers in the chat. Okay. Before I start my lesson for today, how many of you could give me a reason why this is a good trade in the 30 minutes time frame? Let me press it in the 4-hour time frame so that but this will not serve me the reason. This will not give me a very strong, fantastic reason. Let me try to lower down a little bit in the time frame. Okay, let me use 1 day. Let me use 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, let me use 30 minutes. Can someone give me an answer according to your personal analysis why this trade was good? Can someone give me an answer why this trade was good? Can someone give me an answer in the chat? Why do you think this trade was good before I start off my lesson for today? I'm just going to open up 2 trades. I'm just going to open up 2 trades. I'm just going to open up 2 trades. Why do you think this trade was good? Anybody? Why would you take some profit on this trade? Okay, thank you so much, Kato Ochola Moses. He says the crossover of the MACD. Okay, the crossover of the MACD. Thank you. Okay, another reason, guys, why do you think you could be able to take up this trade? Anybody else? Anybody else? Could you give me a reason? Why do you think this trade was good? I'm not saying it's good now. Okay, the RSI crossover. Okay, the RSI and the MACD. Okay, it's getting stronger. And thank you so much, Paul. Okay, so let me find another trade. It's something I want to discover. It was land. Then I see. Okay, we are going to look at a trade called HBAR. I love this token so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's not my main token. My favorite lovely token is called ICP. My most favorite token is called ICP. ICP is my best token. It's my number 1 cryptocurrency. I love it better than I love Bitcoin. Okay, but it's my favorite cryptocurrency, and it's one of the cryptocurrencies I love so much. And when someone talks about Bitcoin, I fall in love with the ICP. ICP is my major cryptocurrency. Okay, some reasons. I need some reasons on this trade. I'm just waiting for the money concept to drop in. Why would you take this trade? Why would you take this trade? It's HBAR, and why would you take this trade? Some answers in the chat, then I do my lessons. Maybe at current price. Let's look at the general chart. I don't want to make someone say I did not expose it. This is the general chart. Let me remove this. Why would you take this trade? Why would you take this trade? Some answers in the chart. I usually have something funny. But did you know, guys, that for you to call me direct, you need to set up an appointment. I've had experiences when people have my number and they feel it is okay for them to call me at any time, unless you have my private calling number. But I want to request, before you call me, you need to chat on WhatsApp before you call me, because I'm so common on WhatsApp, and ask me, Julius, is it okay to call you now? I've had experiences of even leaders in different countries, because they have my numbers. They feel it is okay for them to call me anytime they need me. You just need to first chat me up, because sometimes, like, get up and give up a call, you distract what is happening. It is okay to call me, but it is important for you to basically first send me a message. Okay, first send me a message and say, Julius, I would like to call you and we talk. I ask, please. I usually ask. I ask you to maintain that. I'm sorry for those who feel like it depends on how you feel, but sometimes, like now, you distract a meeting, you distract a training, not because you are not important, but you need to chat me first online and say, Julius, I want to call you. You don't just call. Okay, you tell me, Julius, I want to call you. Is it okay now? Then I tell you, okay, call me in 30 minutes, call me in 1 hour, call me in 2 hours. I'm sorry, but I've had experiences where people have my number and they feel it is okay at any time. Chat me first. Okay, chat me first. Thank you for understanding. Okay, chat me first. Chat me first, then you call me. Okay, do not just call me because you have my number. It is very important to me. Thank you for understanding. Okay, let's start off. Right now, here is a token. HBAR, is HBAR a coin? Is HBAR a token? Let me know. For those of you who are aware, is HBAR a coin? Is HBAR a token? Is HBAR a coin or it's HBAR is a token? Some answers in the chat. HBAR, ladies and gentlemen, is a coin, has its own cryptocurrency, and a token is built on top of another cryptocurrency. All right. Okay. So let's get our heads up and see what we could be able to do. Now, the coin in front of us is called HBAR. Me have defined, you can go to coinmarketcap.com and find out whether HBAR is a coin or which HBAR is a token. All right. Okay. I've said the coin has its own blockchain. A token is built on another blockchain. Okay. All right. Now, this coin is good because of some few factors. Okay. One, if we are using the smart money indicator, there is a very good support. I don't have I do not travel with my board here to write for you, but I'll try. Could we see this area being supported, guys? Give me a one in the chat if you can see that. Could you see a continuous support at this area? This could be support one. And this of equilibrium is helping us that. And also we have this internal buying block. Can we see those two blocks? If you can see that support, give me a give me a one in the chart. If you can see that support at that area. Now, it is important, ladies and gentlemen, we are still depending on the same things we have looked at in the past. If this indicator was not on our screen, if this indicator was not on our screen, we could be able to draw our support and resistance in those areas without the need. That's the gist of the business, without the need of the indicator. But the indicator is trying to show us areas of support at that area. Not only is it showing us that area, it is also going ahead to show us an internal block of purchase. An internal block of purchase. And so we can say that if we want to trade this coin, Are we supposed to trade with margin calls or no margin calls? Let me know in the chat. Are we supposed to trade with margin calls or no margin calls? Let me know in the chat. Are we supposed to trade with margin calls or no margin calls? We are good to go. Let me know in the chat. Are we supposed to trade with margin calls or no margin calls? Margin calls or no margin calls? Yes, we must trade with margin calls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you guys. Let me share this here. If I'm a manual trader, and I've been able to find this trade being good, and I decide to enter from here, and I take my profit at this support. There is this support here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try to draw a line around it. As I'm also dropping you signals in the chat, I hope you are following closely. If I draw, do you see this support here? If I draw a line at the close of the candles there, but I want to draw an area of support. That's very important. So an area of support, not just a line. I want to create an area of support, and the area of support ends around here because there is this point here, there is this point here. So around here, that is an area of support. Now, having taken that to be my take profit, if I was manually trading by myself, I would come on these tools here. I think I haven't taught this. I will come and pick this thing for long position. Then I press it here, and I will get what we call risk to ratio. Okay, this is what they call a risk to ratio. Let me get off these other indicators here so that I could teach my topic very well. Let me close them. Okay, I'm dropping you signals at the same time. Now, when we are trading, we look at the probability of the risk versus the probability of the. Let me remove this one. If you are not using Royal Q and you want to trade manually, having done your analysis very well, and you have seen that this is an area of support. Remember, we said that before you pick a coin, you need to do thorough analysis of this coin. So even if I remove this line here, I see this area. If I come in here, and I pick this rectangle, and I look at this point here to be an area. I take this to be an area where the market was resisted and supported. This, I could extend it just a little bit here. Okay. Now, it means that the line above is my resistance 2, the line below is my resistance 1. So if I don't use the price range and I come here and I pick a long position and I want to start from here, this is called risk to ratio. The risk to ratio, then I say that will be my take profit 3.9. I need also to put up a stop loss. I need to put up what we call a stop loss. So my stop loss will be seated at my area of resistance. But this is too much. This is a 4%. So this will be my risk to ratio. So maybe I would increase my stop loss just lower a little bit at around this point here. So my take profit is a 3%, but my stop loss is 1.87%. Give me one in the chat. But since we are not using stop loss to trade, we are not here to lose money. Because what means by stop loss means that once the market hits that loss, that downward movement, the robot should sell. So it means this money will be lost. Now, as traders, for us in Royal Q, we use margin calls. We apply what we call dollar cost averaging. Give me one in the chat if you are following. we apply what we call dollar cost averaging. Give me one in the chat if you are following. We say that although we want to take a 3% as our take profit, we want also to make sure that when the market goes against us, our robot should be able to buy more. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are taking up this trade. I hope you are taking up this trade. Then we are saying that let the robot buy more. So we bring in the price range instead of us using the risk to reward ratio. We say our take profit is a 3.9, but our strategy says 3%, so we shall take a 3%. Then from our entry price, we want to make sure that we apply dollar cost averaging. That's why using Royal Q is a superb strategy. Then to our blocks, our internal buy, and this area of equilibrium down here. So this becomes our margin calls, and this becomes our take profit. Give me a 3 in the chat if my lesson is clear. Give me a 3 in the chat if my lesson is clear. So if you don't trade with margin calls, you put your business at extra risk. You become a gambler. And as traders, we want to trade like professionals. We want to trade like professionals. That's why we use the AI robot to do for us dollar cost averaging. Now, what is dollar cost averaging? Dollar cost averaging is buying the certain token at different prices, which is very important. We buy a certain token at different prices to make sure that our buys are leveraged. Our buys, we buy this token at different prices. That's why we are able to win and get out of trades faster. So we don't want to be gamblers. We want to be traders. We want to make sure that we increase our probability, our ratio to profit probability. So we must trade with margin calls. If you have understood that lesson, give me a 3 in the chart. Now let me find another coin. So that is one of our coins we are trading. And we have also dropped you a signal of OMO. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I love this coin. Let me talk about this coin. Omni is a very good cryptocurrency. And this cryptocurrency is a centralized cryptocurrency. It is a centralized cryptocurrency. It is a centralized cryptocurrency. Okay, guys, why would you pick this trade? Now, here there are no blocks, guys, but why would you pick this trade? Here there are no blocks. Why would you pick this trade? If you remember our classes of candlestick chart patterns, why would you pick this trade? Why would you pick this trade, guys? Why would you pick this trade? Why would you pick this trade? I'm going to just do another analysis. Just why would you pick this trade? Using candlestick chart. Which type of a candlestick is this one? The one that has a long tail. Which type of a candlestick is that one? People are saying morning star. People are saying the hammer. I'm listening to you guys. The morning star, the hammer. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what does the hammer reply? What does the hammer imply in technical analysis? What does the hammer imply in technical analysis? What does the hammer imply? What does the hammer imply? This looks like a hammer. It looks like a doji. It looks like a dragonfly. Have we talked about dragonflies, guys? Have we talked about dragonflies? Have we talked about a dragonfly? Have we talked about a dragonfly? Have we talked about a dragonfly before? Okay. Upward trend reversal, buying pressure, market reversal. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I now know I lead a community of knowledge. I now know I lead a community of knowledge. So this is how you could trade. You could draw a line below, that is a support line, and you could draw a resistance line above it. Okay. Then you go to a lower time frame like 30 minutes. Do we have on our analysis in the chart, do we have a confirmation and do we have a confirmation? Do we have a confirmation? Do we have a breakout and a confirmation? The 30 minutes. Remember, I said in our classes, you must trade via confirmation. Someone type the word confirmation. We have a breakout candle. Guys. And after the breakout candle, we see a candle that closes above our trade. All right. This is in 30 minutes. Let's look at 15 minutes time frame. Now I have a question. Guys. I'm just doing my last days. What does this red imply? This one. What do those red light, not dark red light imply? What do they imply in our chart? Using the smart money indicator. What do they imply? What do they imply if you're using the smart money indicator? People now, the new people are saying he's using a lot of terminologies. Had I known this money, me, I don't understand it. I'm in a confusion stage. He's overcomplicating the thingy. Thank you. Internal bearish order block. It is an internal bearish order block. Thank you so much, Christopher Anderson. Hey. So what do we expect when we see an internal bearish order block? What do we expect when we see an internal bearish order block? What do we expect when we see an internal? Because you need to look at your risk ratio before you become excited about the coin. What do we expect, guys? What do we expect when we see an internal bearish order block? What do we expect when we see an internal bearish order block? One, it can act as a resistance. Two, it is an area where we expect the sellers to sell. It's not saying they're going to sell, but this is where we expect the sellers to sell. If you have understood, give me a 1 in the chart. If you have understood, give me a 1 in the chart. If you have understood, give me a 1 in the chart. If you have understood, give me a 1 in the chart. 1 in the chart, 1 in the chart, 1 in the chart, 1 in the chart. All right. People who are new to these classes, and maybe it's your first time, you feel like I'm driving you what you don't understand. I want to give you some confidence. People who are answering these questions, when you first join, were things easy? People who are answering me and understanding what I'm talking about. When you first join, were things easy? When you joined my classes for the first time, you were new to trading. You never knew anything. Were things easy? Let me get you clear. Okay, they were not easy. But I have a question. Is it easy to understand now? I want to give you some confidence. I want you to give some confidence to our new people. Is it easy now to understand now? Now, did you understand? Now, are you able to copy? Right. So the new people, I want to give you confidence that starting our classes, and I have a question. Our classes for free. Let me know, guys. Our classes for free or someone needs to pay? Our classes free or someone needs to pay? Our classes for free or someone needs to pay? Okay, they are free. They are free. So let no one deceive you. I have special class. You see those things Julius is teaching. I have special class. Pay me, change your upline. His free air, free information. But I have another question. Does the information bring results? Does the information bring results? Because you know it's very bad to be studied. Does the information bring results? Does the information bring results? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So my new people who are here for the very first time, and you want to change your life, you want to be financially free, join our 7:30 classes and your life will never remain the same. I don't want to promise you, but let's look at someone I say, let's look at a coin called Pipe. You see now when people are in floating loss, they tell you, look at my coin. Look at my coin. You see there is my coin. When someone is in floating loss, look at my coin. You see that coin. Now someone traded this coin. I don't know if it is Pipe. Look at that coin. Help me. Can you type your coin again? Because type for me that coin. Help me. You see me. I traded it. Let me use Bybit. When someone trades a coin and goes in floating loss, this coin looks like. I have a question. Could you trade this coin? Now this coin. Wow. Okay. I hope this coin looks like the same we have looked at. Guys, this is so sweet. Why one is at discount? Yes, but when it goes against you, it can drop massively because it only has one order block. So we needed to just look back and see if this coin has history. Let's now go to 1 day and see this coin has history of market reversal. Okay. All right, this is Pipe. So if we decide to trade this coin, guys, we should look at this to be our support area below. So from here, if things go berserk, this market can drop up around that area. But that's a negative 32%. But if we want to stay in this trade, we now need to apply other indicators to see what they say about this coin, maybe in the 4-hour time frame. Okay, maybe in the 4-hour time frame. So let me open up these other few indicators and see if we have business or not. Okay, maybe let's try in the 4-hour time frame because in the 1 day it's not clear. Can deliver, but still we can get some good floating loss. But it looks to be good. It's coming from discount, but doesn't have any other order block in here. So we need to apply another way if we want to trade this coin. Maybe we change some indicators. But now I need to be keen because if I remove these indicators, I may not be able to press them again in this trade. Because now, guys, my trading view has expired. And now let me see, but I doubt. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Let me try the 55 moving average. If you want to stay in this coin, you need to now find other ways. Other ways. Okay. So let me try the 200 moving average and the 55 moving average. Okay, that is 55, I believe. Okay, then this one is let's turn this to be a 200 or a 21, any of the two would work. Then the color is white. Could you trade this coin, guys? Although you want money, let me know. Could you trade this coin? Yes, let me tell you something, guys. You only need to trade a coin. Could you trade this coin? Thank you. No, guys, you don't trade this coin. Yes, it is at discount. Yes, it looks to have potential up to here. But yes, it has the pin bar below here. But when you look at this coin in one day, yes, but you see also the MACD is still down here. There's no crossover. Yes, the stochastic RSI is moving up. And when you measure here, the coin looks like it can give you some profit, but it looks like it has some good money. But unless maybe you try in 30 minutes to see, okay, the coin is good, but the coin doesn't look to be fitting all our trading strategies. Now, you need to understand that you only need to look for a coin. You only need to look for a coin that has reasons why you need to trade. Give me one in the chat if my message is clear. You don't need to trade every coin. You only need to look for a coin that speaks your sense of trading. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. Okay. Maybe we could apply in the Fibonacci. Maybe we could apply in the Fibonacci and see what the Fib tool is saying. For people who do not know how to use the Fibonacci, like I said, let me pick any coin. My favorite, ICP. ICP is my favorite. When you join, just make sure your camera is off. Let me apply. You know, ICP is my favorite coin, but I've picked IOTA. Okay. Then we are going to apply the auto Fibonacci. Wow, guys. How does this trend look at you in your eyes? I'll start with this. Okay, that is the stochastic RSI. That's how it looks like. Then I tap on my screen. It goes away. Now look at this is the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence indicator. Let me open it wide by just tapping. Okay, this is the MACD. The crossover has not yet happened, but we say the MACD is now let me tap here so that we could see this clearly. Why would you pick this coin, guys? Why would you be confident about this trade? Okay, only the RSI is in our favor. Now here, I would recommend to either use the auto Fibonacci on this indicator specifically, the auto Fibonacci, the auto Fib retracement, not the auto Fib extension, the auto Fib retracement. I would okay, and this is the auto Fib. Let me increase my. It is at this area in the 4-hour time frame. Okay. It is okay. It is showing from 100 is down and 0 is on top at 61.8 area. It's not giving out what I want. So let me try to draw my manual Fib. So manual Fib, I taught you how to draw the manual Fib. I said, come here, pick the Fib retracement, start from the lowest point to the highest point. From the lowest point to the highest point, it's up to you. You can decide to always go in for a bigger time. Maybe I start from this lowest point, depends on where you look at. And then you are taking this to be your highest point. This to be your highest point. Okay. And you can see if you take this sample space, then you will take your profit at 61.8 area here, which if you are just using that, which is around a 2%, all after drawing like this, using the Fib tool I also explained in our previous classes, that now you come and look from the highest price. It's up to you, either from here, it's up to you from the lowest point to the highest point, and from the highest point, maybe now I'll start from here to the lowest point. And we take our profit between the 38 to 50% area. It's around the 1.6 take profit. But still at the same time, you see we have the discount block. And what does this blue light represent? 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 This one, yes, there's discount here. I can see it very clearly. Order block number 1. What does this represent? Some answers in the chat. An internal bullish order block. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I hope I've done my work, and I hope I've done my best to make sure that you guys, I give you the best information I can. And I also try to give you signals where it is possible when I come and I spend some time. This week, we have been able to give some long-term signals. Someone asked me, how do I develop long-term signals? How do I develop long-term signals? When I'm looking for long-term signals, I usually use 2 areas. I usually use the 1-day time frame. For long-term signals, I usually use the 1-day time frame. And I also use the 1-week time frame, meaning each candle you see here is for 1 week. Then I also use, for example, my latest long-term signal. My latest long-term signal was called, I want to show you that. I gave a long-term signal. I'm forgetting it by head. And I was traveling to Kampala. By the way, I want to thank, there's a certain friend of mine. I don't know that he's here. This guy loves me so much. And when I was exhausted, he decided to drive me from Masaka to Kampala. And he's also driving me around here in the city. Okay, my long-term signal was CFX. Okay. If you have seen me share CFX, let me know. That was my last long-term signal. I wanted to handle that because someone asked me, how do you come up with the long-term signals? Someone asked me, how do you come up with the long-term signals? So I usually use 1 day, 1 hour. I also use, so 1 day, I also use 12 hours time frame. Okay, so I want to show you how I devolve my long-term signals. CFX was the coin that I get in the 12-hour time frame. CFX. Okay, this is the coin. Let it load up. The coin I gave in the 12-hour time frame. I will close the indicators because it's not indicator-based trading analysis. Okay, I will also this is how I develop long-term signals. Let me clear my screen just to answer that question. How do I come up with a long-term signal? Like I gave you 30%, but this coin will take 40%. How many people traded one of my last long-term signal called CVC? How many people traded CVC in the past? I gave CVC in the past and I gave 40%. Give me a yes in the chat if you traded CVC and you took 40%. Now I gave CFX and my take profit is 20 to 30%. They're usually long-term signals. Okay. Now this is my analysis, and I want to be just not so much, but it's just a simple analysis. I usually do not do a lot. Okay. So I will get my trend line, and I draw it on this point here. This is the high. I got a horizontal line. Okay, just a minute, guys. I want a trend line. So I'll get my trend line and I draw it across these higher highs points, these points, but I use the close of the candles. I don't use the close of I don't use the close of the weeks. I use the close of the candles, and I'll draw my line there. So now, okay, this could stay around. I have no issues with it. Then I also draw another line at the lowest points of this. And this is like a falling wedge. Then when I look at my candles, I see that what is happening here is what we call a breakout. Okay, then this is not so perfect as I want it. So let me first remove this line. So I usually take off some time in my free time, and I do analysis. What's up now? So CFX, USDT. Here is my chart. So I don't know why my cursor was. This was not perfect, so I will take it like this. At the close of these candles, here and this, I can also extend it. I want the close of the candles. And basically, I use this line. I can use this line to pick up support. I take that maximum. And this coin has dropped very well. So from here to there, that's why I gave you a 10% take profit. And this is the trade, guys. But it can do so well because if this imbalance here, I think I will do certain classes and I talk about balance imbalance. So this is my trade, and it's still valid for 10% take profit. And if I go back in the past, if someone wants to use the history a little bit, there is some support around these areas, but this is 12 hours, which means each candle you see here is for 12 hours. And that is my long-term signal this week. You stay in for long, you can take a 20% take profit. Okay. A 20% take profit, but I basically expect this coin to get at around this point. If I look at that balance factor, which I will discuss in the near future, around here, that's where I expect if the momentum picks up very well. That's why we say in good market condition, it's around a 50% reversal. This coin, if I return indicators, they may not give you that sense so much. That's why I'm using the fib tools. So if I use the fib, maybe it tries, but not so much. So I'm using support resistance. Okay, it's basically support and resistance. And my immediate scenario is a 19%. I'm not depending so much on the RSI or on the MACD. I'm basically depending so much on the, maybe let me try to show you the smart money. Okay, I hope the smart money tries to bring it out very well because it shows you the order blocks below here, 1, 2, and 3, and discount. Okay. So if you're using this, then you could reduce your take profit a little bit. You could reduce your take profit a little bit. And I would take from here, I would take around a 10%. Yes, I'll take a 10%. If you're using that, then opening up margin calls remains the same. Opening up margin calls remain the same. you could take up to that first order block or go up to discount around here. But if you're using our bull run strategy, everything is fine. So that is the token CFX. And now I've been able to use support and resistance. If you remember me teaching you how to draw these lines, to draw wedges, to draw rectangles, to draw triangles, to be able to draw these lines, give me a yes in the chat. If you have attended my classes, and I've told you how to draw those lines, okay, how to draw those lines. And now I'm not speaking from Kwankara. I'm speaking from an area you understand, okay? And so that's how I come up with long-term signals. And that is my long-term signal. Okay, thank you. Ascending, descending triangles. Yes, I've talked about them. All right, guys, I think I've been able to create some professional traders outside there in the market. I want to thank you so much for choosing Crypto Ambassadors to be your support team. And like I usually say, trading is not gambling. Trading is a skill you develop over time. And you keep on attending our classes. Tomorrow, I will do my last class. Or I will have Coach Mopiwa to start up from there. Okay. People are calling me that I'm in Kampala and you would love to see me. I'm sorry. Today, I traveled on private business, okay? So today, I came in here for private business, not any public business. And I'm very sorry you cannot be able to see me, but because I came here for private business, I'm working on my documents, so I may not have time for you guys, but I've been able to do my tasks for the day. I wish you a nice day. The class might be starting tomorrow or on Wednesday, depending on the health of one of my beloved friend, Coach Mopiwa, because he's having some simple health issues which are gonna be able to be surpassed in Jesus' name. All right, guys, thank you so much. Love you all. I wish you all the best, and I wish you a nice business, a nice trading. I'll leave you my favorite song. I wanna be a billionaire. So fucking bad. And I'll leave you with that song, and see you on our next calls. And see you in the future. Bye, everybody. Love you all. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I might not leave you the song, guys. I might not leave you the song because I'm not supposed to be somewhere right now. So love you all, guys. Bye-bye. See you.